Wait, the last one, guys. The last one called Irate Finger. A real irate pirate. Euclid. SCP-1789 is contained in storage chamber 34, located inside 17. Storage chamber 34 is to be equipped with audio and video monitoring devices. SCP-1789 is to be suspended via harness above a collection through at all times. Collected samples of -1 are to be disposed of within 3 hours of biohazard unless samples are required for testing purposes. Any personnel found to be engaging in unauthorized communication with SCP-1789 are to be given a formal reprimand. Any personnel found to be attempting to carry out one of SCP-1789's commands are to be terminated. All changes in -1's flow rate are to be monitored and recorded. SCP-1789 is to be subject to regularly scheduled interrogation. Mentions of the Cardile for the Kings or Cradile for the Kings are to be immediately forwarded to the overseeing level 4 researchers. SCP-1789 is an enlarged humanoid finger approximately 1 meter long. God damn. And severed at the base. It is sapient and capable of telepathic communication. In interviews, SCP-1789 has demonstrated megalomania and general hostility towards Foundation personnel. It is capable through unknown means of movement but not locomotion, and convulses rapidly when agitated. -1 is a golden liquid of unidentified composition, hemorrhage from SCP-1789 as a variable rate. The current flow rate is approximately 1 liter every 13 days. Chemical analysis of -1 remains non-conclusive. -1 is a powerful hallucinogen. It is not addictive and has no side effects. Upon consumption, users begin to experience hallucination, which often includes the empowerment of the user, temporal approval from the user's peers, and success in all undertakings. That is a shame that you need to be under an SCP's power to feel at least, accomplished in life, happy in life. When SCP-1789 communicates, any demands it makes have anomalous compulsory properties. This compulsion is weak and can be resisted with extremely minor concentration. Common demands include the furnishing of ceremonial instance inside its containment chamber. No. I mean, perhaps. Let's see how much crazier this gets. The provision of a trowel with measurements of 2 by 2 cubes, approximately 1 by 1 meters, filled with the blood of cattle. The provision of ceremonial a piece of gold jewelry to decorate its fingernails. The provision of ceremonial rings of varying composition, usually the spinal vertebrae or orb cages of household animals to decorate it. To be bathed in a mixture of sea salt and -1. To be transported to a non-specific location described as Cradle of the Kings. SCP-1789 expressed a desire to be reunited with what it describes as the multitudes of flesh ascendant where scattered remains of the king shall once again establish the domain over the beasts of this earth. What if it's King Arthur one related, and Betty V upstairs with the sword just comes down. It's like, oh, I'll take care of you. And Betty V, no. I lost everything I said. I probably sound like a fucking insane person. The initial hypothesis that SCP-1789 was referring to the Valley of Kings in Egypt was disproven when a covert Foundation archaeological expedition to the region found no anomalous activity. However, due to the size of the target area and the ambiguity of SCP-1789's statement, it has been deemed impossible to determine the veracity of SCP-1789's claims. Furthermore, the same archaeological team discovered data expunged, without straight finger data expunged, near the original dig site. All of SCP-1789's statements regarding the cradle for the kings have been recorded in document 19C, level 4 clearance required to access. Immediately reminds me of the Syriac Walk of Life. Oh, okay. Like a hurricane. Of particular note is that SCP-1789's demand commonly necessitated the slaughter of various domesticated animals. Of course, it has demands, bro. While the compulsory properties of SCP-1789 demands are ordinarily extremely weak, consuming SCP-1789-1 it drastically increases the potency of the compulsion after consuming a cumulative volume of approximately 6 liters of -1. The consumer's anatomy becomes irreparably compromised when subject to SCP-1789's demand. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm reading so shittily. I still have to make the bed. Oh, fuck me. SCP-1789 was initially retrieved on 2012 from the residence of Inn. Local law enforcement had to begin investigating an abnormal increase in missing dog reports after tracing the disappearances to what was it? Disappearances to police presumably discovered SCP-1789 and brought into custody. The situation came to Foundation attention during a regular radio scan of North American law enforcement. All involved police personnel were given Class A amnestics. After interrogation, was given a Class A amnestic and subsequently entered the Foundation employment as a D-Class personnel. SCP-1789 was found in basement. SCP-1's flow rate was measured at approximately 1 liter per 12 hours. The remains of several domesticated dogs were found scattered throughout the basement. Pictures and after action reports can be found in document 2B. The dog's bones had been first splintered with a butcher knife and strung together with twine to form a crude ring, which was found decorating SCP-1789. SCP-1789 was resting on the minimally decayed body of one of these slaughtered dogs. After SCP-1789 was contained in Foundation custody, the flow rate of -1 dramatically decreased and SCP-1789 began to undergo superficial necrosis. The remains found in basement have not displayed any anomalous properties. The O5 Council has elected to not reintroduce the remains recovered from basement or any previously reconstructed ornaments to SCP-1789's environment. Oh, today was a special type of tired from my side. I'm not sure what, how. I've never reached the time of exhaustion or tiredness where something will pop in my head and I either think that's what I'm doing right now, or I would start a argument or a point or a fact, and then just like halfway through it I would just be like, what am I saying? Where am I? That's rare. I don't think I think this is the first time this ever happened. So I hope everybody still had a good time on YouTube side, because we are done.